Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Set clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up. What?
And that ends Dead Space 2 on Zealot mode. Thank God. Cause I don't think I could take much more of this shit. So that ends the Oktoberfest playthrough of this game. When we come back next October, we'll be doing Dead Space 3. Oh man, this game beat me into submission. You know, this shit sucks. But hopefully I can get Resident Evil 4 done before October ends. From what it seems like. Because today's the 18th, Resident Evil takes a really long time. It takes longer than this game. If you were playing it consistently, it would, for about like 2-3 hours, it would take you about like 4 or 5 days. So I think tomorrow or in the morning today, we're gonna be doing Resident Evil 4 next, because I want to finish that up. I only got 27 minutes of that done, and that's not good. Can we fast forward this? I don't think we can we? Yeah, we can speed it up just a little bit, but it doesn't go any faster. Jay White, you suck, man. The sounds in this game creep me the hell out. You suck. That's what gets me the most, is because you hear like people calling your name and creeping around, and it's like, no, I don't want to hear this. The regenerator, fuck the regenerator. Whoever came up with that needs to get punched right in the balls. After coming back to playing this game, it's still as fun as I remembered, with or without the BS. So, yeah, so there's that. What, crazy, you getting off? Oh shit, it's already 2 o'clock, I just realized this. I'm probably gonna go live stream Devil May Cry now, because that's my thing. But Yeah, this game is just, I don't know what happened with Dead Space 3. I really don't. Like, this game was the perfect blend, and Dead Space 3 kind of just went a little too far. And I know EA wants to make, I know Visceral Games wants to make another Dead Space. From what they said in an interview a while back, they said the series isn't dead. They want to make a Dead Space 4, but they want to try to preserve the horror that was the original 2 games. So last time I checked, they were apparently doing research on what made the 2 games great. So it's going to be a while before we see anything of Dead Space, but I would like to see a Dead Space 4, especially on the PlayStation 4. As long as it's not like first person or something stupid where it like uses the VR. It should be like a spin-off game like they have with the shooter game, the rail shooter Dead Space games they have, like Extraction. So like I said before, what they could do to make Dead Space 4 good. A couple of ideas that I have in mind is that they have to, well, one, I would like the weapons. You can, in Dead Space 3, you can create your weapons, and I feel like some weapons are a little bit stronger than others. Others are kind of a little overpowered when you make really good ones. So that scavenging crap needs to go. It needs to go back to the original format, which is plasma cutter rounds, so on. That way it doesn't feel like it's a pay-to-win game. Because that's another issue why Dead Space 3 sucked so much, is because you can literally pay your way through the game and survive.
This is Flight Team EG9 to Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
You must save your progress to unlock New Game Plus. Alright. Alright, so that pretty much is it. We're done. But yeah, go back to the old roots with that. Make this, because in Dead Space 3 the corridors are not as short, they're really big, so make it smaller. Have enemies a lot more sporadic, like they don't just pop up in front of you or hop through particular gratings. Like give them their personalities where they actually try to outwit you, where instead of them coming from in front of you, they try to come from behind or something like that. Because every now and then the necromorph will creep up behind you, but that's because they are programmed to do so. And once you step through, like in Dead Space 2, there's like, I guess you could say, invisible line. Once you cross that line, it triggers that event. The necromorph should be able to be self-aware, not to the point where they can literally juke your ass out every time you freaking try to shoot at them, but like self-aware to where it's like it knows, they pay attention to your movements. Like it knows exactly how you're gonna play, and you have to adjust your play style to cater to the necromorphs, especially if they add new ones, which adds a sense of like fright, because you don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't know if they're gonna come from a grating in front of you, behind you, or it's like stalking you in the dark up on the ceiling, a raptor somewhere. Like stuff like that would make Dead Space 4 a better game compared to its predecessors if they know how to do it right. Like, and that's just from somebody who wants to get in the same field as these developers. I don't know how much time it would take to make something like that or whatsoever, but if they did something like that, it would definitely be worth picking up, because no horror game does that. Like if you play any horror game, the AI is set specifically in a certain way, and there's nothing you can do to make it change that way. It just acts in a certain fashion. So good horror games that have that type of AI, like not Dead Space, Alien Inquisition or whatever the heck it's called, the one where you're the woman running around and the alien is out to hunt you down, and it literally is that AI is self-aware and knows what to look for, and half the time it can hear you and attack you. Like that type of AI. Just a little bit toned back a bit because it'd be stupid to get killed off of some bullshit technicality. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this playthrough of Dead Space 2. This part will be uploaded to YouTube, I'll guess tomorrow or the day after that, because I'm freaking exhausted, but I want to play Devil May Cry. So, you know, I always appreciate you guys coming to the streams and watching it, and I appreciate those on YouTube that watch it. So, without further ado, like always, go underground. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and happy Halloween.